What's up, everybody? It's your boy NLB. Most definitely tap in with me. I want you to tell me something slick so I can slide to see it real slow so I ain't got to say it no more. And that's the business. Check this out, y'all. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button. I want y'all to leave a comment on what I got to say. You feel me? Check this out. We're going to talk about how to stay out of jail. You feel me? Let me tell you how to stay out of jail. If you know you struggling out here and you been out here and you assuming or you claiming that you can't get a job, there's plenty of jobs out here. I am a convicted felon. I've been convicted twice. And one more strike, I'm out. So you have to understand where you're coming from and understand what got you to that point. Do you still want to keep doing the same thing? Do you want to create change? Do you want a better life? Do you want your kids to follow your footsteps? You got to think about that, because once you start having kids, it's not about you anymore. It's about your kids. So we got to stay focused on the matter at hand. A lot of times we get sidetracked on the lack of money. So therefore, if you're looking for a job, you got to start small. Start somewhere. Start somewhere small. They got temp steps out here in Jackson, Mississippi, where they'll hire you. You'll be working the next day, get you an $800 check. I started doing that when I first came home, working at Nissan. Met a lot of people in Nissan and still kind of chop it up with some of them today. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the temp services, and you know, I want to say shout out to the ones that really want a job and that's really trying their best to better their life and their situation. Stop trying to use a woman to come up and try to, you know what I'm saying, do shit the wrong way and get busted up, and then it's a problem. When you get caught, it's a problem. But if you had that job to back you up, it wouldn't have been a problem, because there's nothing to go get a job. All you got to do is be willing to go to work. That's the only way they're going to turn you down, if you ain't willing to come to work. If you Mississippi, see, in Mississippi, we go by this thing called the point system. You most definitely have to meet those requirements to stay on those jobs, especially through these temp services. They got another little site I've been on called People Ready. They call you out to do a job during the week. They're gonna tell you what they paying an hour. They probably pay $13, $14 an hour, and you'll be working from 7 or 8 o'clock to whatever, 4 o'clock, something like that, and you're gonna get paid that night. So they got jobs like that as well. So if you interested, you can get in contact with me. If you don't know the ways to go by that, you can holler at me. I go by the name of NLBNut.5. Tap in with me, don't be surprised, and I'm gonna help you try to get you a job and get you some money in your pocket the right way. Only thing you gotta do is provide your transportation. And get what? I'm still accepting donations for these blankets. I need blankets, y'all. If y'all could spare a blanket, if it's one blanket, I'll come pick it up, meet you however you want to do it. But just keep that in mind, that NLBNut needs some blankets. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that real spill. So, but yeah, get to the jobs. Let's try to get ourselves together to the point where we can start our own businesses and doing our own things, because as y'all can see, the jobs don't want to pay shit, and we ain't satisfied with this, so that's why we don't want to work. A lot of guys rather be broke than go to these jobs because they really want to pay. They want to work shit out of you, but they don't want to pay you. So yeah, a lot of people don't want to work, and it forces people to go into the streets to try to get some money, whether it's stealing, selling drugs, whatever you're doing, scamming, however you want to get your money. Do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Treat people right. Make sure you pay people off. Keep people off your back. You know what I'm saying? Keep bullshit down, because you know one thing in our city, y'all, they gonna kill you out here in Jackson, Mississippi. A nigga gonna get their lick back out here, so you gotta be on point and know exactly what you're doing, and you gotta touch hearts, because that's what it's about. It's all about touching hearts. No matter what you do, touch a heart, you'll get a heart. And it's just that simple. You feel me? A lot of us want some money, but do we really want it? You gotta apply yourself. A lot of us say what we gonna do and what I need to do and what okay, don't stop saying what you gonna do and what you need to do. Just do it. It's not to just do it. I went all the way to Baton Rouge and got my contractor license. I ran to Vicksburg and went and got a TWIC card. I'm a convicted felon. That don't mean nothing. It ain't stopping shit. Everything else, a motherfucker tell you that they can't do this and they can't do that, they lying, bro. That's an excuse. You ain't trying to apply yourself. Well, I can't do this. My girl won't take me there, but she'll take you to the club on Monday nights to chemistry. She'll take you they'll tell your partners to come get you and take you to the club Monday nights to hit up chemistry and shit like that. Or we can bust down last call, shit like that. But how you hitting these spots and you broke? You ain't got no car. You going to these places. And you feel comfortable, you feeling comfortable, and you laying up under a woman. I don't give a fuck how mad she get. I gotta give me some money for I feel like I wanna lay up under you. You feel me? No, I just don't feel comfortable like that. That ain't me. That ain't player at all. I'm too player for that. I can't be out here just broke. I like nice shit, and I ain't got nothing fake. You know what I'm saying? I try to take care of myself and treat myself when I can. Treat my little boys when I can. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, it's plenty of ways to try to keep some money in your pocket, man. They got this app called Roadie that I ran into when I was out there in Georgia. White boy put me up on this app called Roadie. I started doing roadies. I got a truck, an SUV truck. You got an SUV truck, you can get your hold to a trailer, you'll make a little more money. But these folks is paying, they don't mind paying you. They got a Spark. You can go sign up for Spark. If you ain't got no record, how is you broken, you ain't got no record? Niggas with records got money. A lot of these guys with records got more money than you guys that ain't got records. What's going on? Y'all supposed to be the ones showing the way, getting these degrees and things like that, because we ain't got nobody to step up. We ain't got nothing going on. Everybody trying to do the same thing. Everybody want to do the same thing. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we all doing the same thing. They bullshitting. You feel me? It's bullshitting when we can all come together. These folks want us to kill each other. Y'all don't know that the way that these prosecutors and shit get they payments if they get a conviction. Stop working with these folks. Stop working with them folks. Leave them folks where they at. Let them do their own thing because they don't care nothing about you. And that's a fact. Do your own thing, man. Real talk. Keep yourself from getting in situations. Get away from niggas that ain't got nothing going on with situations. How you got a situation and you ain't got nothing going on? Because you in the streets and you causing problems. And that's what you like. And you want to try to draw other people down and what you got going on. And then when somebody tell on them, now you ready to kill them. No, you could have went and did that yourself and just did it by yourself, and you got to worry about nobody saying nothing unless you say something. You feel me? We got to think logically. We gotta always think outside the box. A lot of times when we were kids, we wasn't thinking it was. That's how a lot of us went to prison. A lot of us got killed. A lot of us did different shit because we weren't thinking outside the box. As the older you get wiser. So if you young and you willing to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, get up out the streets, get you a job, because the streets ain't got no love for nobody. The streets love themselves. You feel me? Ain't no love in the streets. The streets is wicked. You either gonna make it out of that motherfucker or get swallowed by that motherfucker. What one you wanna do? So I'm just saying, that shit ain't for nobody, man. I got partners out here that got their own shit going. Shout out to Wave Masters. Shout out to Drosky with his body shop. Y'all want your car work done, go holler at Drosky. You want some gear? Go holler at my boy Nick. Nation, they got it. Go chop it up. Nation, it's just too much. And I'm around people that got shit going on. What am I be around you and you ain't got nothing going on? Now, if you want to come around and you want to have something going on and you sincere about what you saying, then that's cool. Let's do that. You feel me? Don't tell me you want to do something, then I don't hear from you to the next month. But how you been? I got partners that hit me up only when they want some money. They text me. You niggas see a nigga got something going on out here and they want to try to ask you for some money. It don't work like that, bro. I'm out here trying to get some money. Let me get up on my feet. You feel me? Let me get there. You niggas got out of prison and went back to prison and expect me to send you some money. Hell no. I wasn't in there asking you to send me no money every motherfucking week. Nigga, I was in that bitch pimping, trying to finesse one of these little hoes out some money or you know what I'm saying, hustle for my shit. You feel me? That shit got old. You get tired of that shit sitting in a box. You getting all this money, you can't do nothing with it. You feel me? That shit get old, played out. Nobody going to jail no more, man. Nigga going to jail either. Every time you see something on TV, it's somebody going to jail with a group of people, somebody snitching. Come on, man. I know we constantly seeing these things, these actions. Why we constantly letting them go on? Why we constantly letting ourselves get in these situations? Why we just won't do the right thing. Know how to be low key. You ain't gotta let everybody know who you fuck with. Everybody ain't for everybody to know that, because you never know what the next person got going on. They never know what you got going on, who you into it with. You got people that'll throw salt on you because they see them around you, and they'll tell them some shit about you, and they'll feel salty. But you be man for anything, and that just show me what kind of man you is once you hear something from a nigga and they tell you some shit about another person, and you start acting different towards that person. That show what type of nigga you is. You a snake from the jump. You feel me? Because it's gonna always show itself. A nigga that fuck with you gonna fuck with you regardless. He gonna let you know what a nigga done said. He ain't gonna hold it in, and none of that. He gonna call you, say, bro, saying this about you, woo. You ain't gotta, okay, that's cool. It's all depends on how that person wanna react on that. But as a man, you don't react on that because that's what they want, a reaction. Every action don't deserve no reaction. You feel me? You gotta stay focused. Ain't no sense you argue with no nigga. A nigga can't do nothing for you. These niggas ain't killing about respect. These niggas killing about coochie. You feel me? And that ain't player. We losing our lives about coochie. You go up the road about some coochie, they gonna be fucking on another nigga. Man, I went up the road. I was madly in love with my baby mama. This bitch started fucking on another nigga. You feel me? And one of my partners that did. My partner, I used to cut my hair. I used to come to your house at dice game. We used to kick it every day, riding the same cars and shit. And you start fucking with my baby mama, but it's cool. You feel me? It's part of this shit. It's just how it go. It is what it is. You can't let that type of shit hold you back. You know what I'm saying? God will give his strongest battles to his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. And you gotta believe that and believe that in your heart. Don't worry about what nobody else got to say. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come pull your coattail. These folks ain't bold like that. These guys gonna do what they were told to do. And it ain't gotta be like that. You gotta be your own man. Go off your own understanding, because you gonna crash out on the wrong one day, and it ain't gonna be you coming back to tell what happened. You gonna be the motherfucker that they showing on the news dead somewhere. You gotta get yourself together. That shit ain't player, man. All these brothers I done went up the road with, my gangster brothers and my vice lord brothers. I got crook brothers in that bitch that I was up in there rotating with. And everybody trying to have something going on out here. These niggas trying to get out. Like to me, you niggas out here trying to go in. These niggas got these switches, they running around, can't hit their target, they hitting everything but the target. Y'all gotta slow down, too. You feel me? That shit ain't cool. Then you want to tell your partner about it, now everybody know about it, now you trying to figure out how they know. Because you running your mouth. That's how they know. You telling the whole hood what you got going on. Man, I just got to shooting at the Jubilee. Well, okay, then, cool. Well, I already know who to come to. If they offer a reward, we're going to see how fast you go in. Because these niggas going to tell them, yeah, about that bread. Everybody wants some money. Remember that. Before you go crashing out, everybody wants some money. We got to think before we act. We got to do things differently. That sale is totally different from these streets, man. Whatever going on the streets ain't got nothing to do with that sale. So if you out here and you ain't trying to read no mail, stay out the way so that way you ain't got to get in no position for you to tell. Get yourself together and run it up. You feel me? Get yourself together, run it up. Travel, get away from Mississippi. Let y'all know it's more than just Jackson. It's way more than just Jackson. This shit big. Go to Cali. Go different places. I'd have been to 32 states since I've been home. You know what I'm saying? I'd have took my son out the states. He ain't been yet. You feel me? So he enjoy himself. He know that it's bigger than what he's seeing. I try to uplift him and let him know it's more than what you see. So don't ever think you got to do something around the city. You can always move and raise, want to spread your wings or whatever. So, you know, I got people that love me. I got family that love me. I got partners that really support me. I got guys that really want to see me prosper. I got guys that say that they want to see me prosper, but you don't show it. I got partners, so-called partners that they'll look at your shit and won't even share it, won't even like it. Off of what another nigga done said, you feel me? Because of what because they going off another nigga belief, you feel me? And that's called a lack of leadership. These folks ain't taking accountability. These folks ain't manning up and saying, bro, that's y'all business. Whatever y'all got going on between y'all, bro, shit, he got some shit going on. I'm gonna like that brother shit. He turned up, do your thing. Whatever. You should be trying to support that nigga because he got a plan that can get us out the hood. So what you need to be trying to do is get with the wagon and try to get with these guys. It's a positive movement. You feel me? I'm about to be walking these neighborhoods and passing shit out like this here. and promote my music and my platform. You know what I'm saying? Because I give a fuck. That's why I do that. Ain't nobody giving me shit. I give a fuck about this shit. You feel me? That's what I care about. I got faith, bro. I ain't worried about walking down the street and a nigga coming up to me, jumping on me. I know how to fight, and I ain't gonna run. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about nobody coming up on me, pulling up on me, trying to rob me. You feel me? That's not a worry for me. I'm not worried about what can happen to me when I leave the house, because whatever gonna happen. If God said it's my time to go, and that's the beating. I just want to give y'all a little info on how this shit really go. But tap in with your boy NLBNut, and that's the beating. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, and y'all leave a comment and tell me what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? My ears is all open. I'm for everybody. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all most definitely tap in with me. Shout out to my city, Jackson State. We fucking with you. We know your next game coming up. We will be touching bases with you. Let's get to it. Shout out to my city once again. Welcome home to my boy Lil C. He just came home. Welcome back out here, bro. You feel me? That's the beating. On God.